warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, welcome back to our channel. Now, our want to presentation about report of internship of catfish farm. Now, Bab 1 will be presented by Mr. Hilmi.
Map 1. Introduction. Background. In Aprachan village there is a modern boarding school, namely the Nazatutullah boarding school, which consists of several units, including MTS, SMP, SMA, MAK, and SMK, where a new class has been created, namely integration, which will be always which will be established in 2022. This class is specifically aimed at students who do not want to continue their studies. Tertiary institution where students are recruited to learn skills so that students are ready to work, not only learning about skill, but students are also required to practice their skill and also become apprenticeship, where in apprenticeship activities there are several pricing including cooperative, cases, racing, livestock, chicken, and catfish, and confection, etc. So that we can take the experience or wisdom that we learn and practice because we stick to our values along with critical thinking. Formulation of the problem. Number 1. What do you know about catfish? Number 2. How do you adapt to the environment around it? Number 3. Why are you interested in causing an apprenticeship in catfish farming? Number 4. What is the lesson that can be obtained from catfish livestock? Number 5. What did you do during your internship? Okay, next Faisal Lutfi Zain.
Okay, Bab 2. Discussion. Catfish farming is a lot of freshwater fish cultivation on the island of Java, especially in Madura. Nata Nazhatullah Humus has catfish as an additional income as well as being a monthly consumption for students. Accepting relationship gracefully and accepting the advantage and disadvantage of accepting facility. We must remain focused on the work we are doing in order to achieve maximum result. We know that, that on the island of Java, many people raise catfish. Apart from that, we accept the discussion from the school to do an internship at the fish farming. Our activities during our apprenticeship were the same as those who work in catfish farm, such as feeding the catfish, drying the catfish, pound, and sparting the size of the large and small catfish. The wisdom that we get is definitely not just work, but new material or either that we will try that are likely to be successful and always understand the surrounding environment. There are many ways that we will try in raising catfish. The schedule of internship Thursday until Sunday. If the time of internship 8 o'clock until 14 o'clock, there is there is problem in catfish farming. When it's harvest time and many catfish die due to virus or disease and because the water is really clean. So the water become dirty and has a lot of germs. Uh, the solution of problems. We have to clean or dispose of the dirt in the catfish pond so that the water is clean from germs and the catfish remain healthy so that when it is time to harvest the catfish still taste fresh. Okay, next bab 3 Dulmukti.
Bab 3. Closing. Conclusion. In essence, we can take activities. They are not yet understood, so that they are understood, and we can take lesson, starting from raw experience or raw materials that have not been maximized, science of giving and mixing catfish food. Suggestion: we must secondly accept the destiny we experience and must be patient in adapting to the new environment we get. We can give up when something we experience fails, so have to keep going, eager to correct mistakes they have occurred, and results, not be afraid of training nothing.
Okay, thank you. That's all our presented. If there is mistake, our give up. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.